My dear viewers, you are most welcome. This is LJ2 Mathematics channel, and this presentation we have item 004 on board, for which we are required to go through the expected responses to it. So you are highly most welcome and endeavor to watch up to the end. And if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, like the video and share so that it can reach to those people who are in need of such information. So this is our item 004 of our UCE or for O-level mathematics. Let us begin by reading the tasks. Under the tasks, we have part A up to part C. Part A reads, how far is it from your home to school if you travel through the direct route? Then part B, domain number 1, since you qualify for the bursary, how much will you pay? Domain number 2 of our part B, with the reason, would your guardian afford the school fees expenses according to his budget? Part C, domain number 1, how much will those who are to pay school fees of shillings 900,000 pay per installment according to each of the payment plans? Then domain number 2 of our part C, which payment plan would you recommend for them and why? So before we dive into the video, subscribe to LJ2 Mathematics for more videos of the kind. So now let us go back and read the scenario. Starts by reading, your guardian has a budget of shillings 700,000 for your school expenses. To get to the school where your guardian wishes to take you, your guardian drove 4 kilometers east from your home to the stage and then 8 kilometers north to reach there. However, you realized later that there was a direct route from your home to school your guardian could have used. On reaching the school, you found out that the school fees, admission fee and uniform fee are 900,000, shillings 100,000 and shillings 350,000 respectively. The school also offers a bursary of 60% off school fees, free admission and 87,500 shillings off uniform fees to those who got first grade, and according to your results, you qualify for this bursary. It continues to read, it also has 2 payment plans on school fees that the guardians can choose from, and they are, you have the first payment plan, pay in 2 installments, that is to say 2/3 of the fees at the beginning of the term and the balance at either visitation day or end of term. Payment plan 2, payments paying in 3 equal installments, that's to say at the beginning of the term, on visitation day and end of term respectively. So as we have read the scenario together with the tasks, let us read now part A as we start straight away answering part A. It reads, how far is it from your home to school if you travel through the direct route? So as we go back to the scenario, we need to take note of the important information we are to use. So from here, say that to get to the school where your guardian wishes to take you, your guardian drove 4 kilometers east from your home to the stage and then 8 kilometers north to reach there, and they are meaning there the school. So let us use this information, especially these underlined words, to come up with the solution for part A. So we are going to begin having part A solution. We begin by having our sketch drawn very well. For the sketch, we know very well that since this is the home, assume this is the home at this point. In the scenario set, the guardian drove eastwards. The eastwards is this, and this is gonna be the 4 kilometers from the scenario. Then it continues to read, after reaching, so this is the stage, here is the stage. The scenario, it continues to say that, and then 8 kilometers north to reach the school. So we have the north, it can be that, and this one is gonna be 8 kilometers. So this is where the school is. The direct route is that one from home directly to the school or where the school is. And this distance, maybe we don't know it, and it's for the direct route. Remember, if this is northward, then it means that this is the 90 degrees. Then from here, we can go ahead and draw the activity diagram, but still one can use the Pythagoras theorem from here, since this is 90, that since this is 4 kilometers and this is 8, it implies that maybe this is A, and then this is B, and as well this is a C. And to get the direct route, we would just simply apply the Pythagoras theorem, which now says that the c squared equals to the a squared plus the b squared. But we know very well that according to this, our a equals to the 4 kilometers, our b equals to the 8 kilometers, then our c, we don't know it, and it's going to be our answer for part A. So as we substitute in, it implies that we are going to have our c squared being equal to the 4 squared plus the 8 squared. So we have c squared being equal to 4 squared, that is 16, plus 8 squared, that is 64. As we sum up them, we are getting the c squared being equal to 80. To get the value of c, simply we are going to take the square root on both sides, and we are going to consider only the positive one. So our c simply is going to be equal to the square root of 80, and it's going to be in kilometers. So therefore c simply equals to, can use a calculator, we are getting the square root of 80, and this gives us the 8.944. So this is the 8.9443. We can now try to put it to dp. So our c is going to be approximately equal to 8.9, and it's going to be in kilometers. That implies that if one had used this method, could come up with the answer as this and then conclude. So that means if one had used this method, it could also be correct, very correct, no any problem. So this method is okay also. But let us proceed with this one and get or draw the accurate diagram. So we have here the accurate diagram drawn. So I can begin by first of all get a scale, or if not, I can just say that the scale I'm going to use is that 1 kilometer is going to represent 1 centimeter. Simply that for whichever case. That means for where I have the 4 kilometers, simply I'm going to measure 4 centimeters. Then where there is 8 kilometers, I'm going to simply measure 8 centimeters. This is the home. I can draw the compass, and I can say that this is north. So from home, we are taking the eastward direction, and we have to measure 4 centimeters. Let me get a ruler. So I draw. Then let me measure off the 4 centimeters. This is 1, 2, 3. The fourth one is going to be at this point here. Our stage is there, and it still continues to move from the stage 8 centimeters. So I'm going to measure off 8. So at this point, this is the stage. Then to trace the school, we need to measure off the 8 centimeters. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. It is here at this point. So this is where we have the 8 centimeters ending. Then after that, let us draw the line from the school here. Now from the school directed to the home, let me use green. So this is from school to home. Remember, this is the 8 centimeters. This is 4 centimeters. Then we need to measure off this distance. Bring back at the ruler. This is 1 centimeter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here I'm having 9 centimeters. So I can simply put the ends to be the 9 centimeters. So having finished that, remember this is where we have the school. And this is our accurate diagram, but we have not yet answered the question. So they want us to get the direct distance, which is the 9 centimeters we have got on this accurate drawing. But as we consider our scale, it implies that the direct route is 9 kilometers. Can now look at the question. It reads that how far is it from home to school? So we can conclude that therefore the school is 9 kilometers from home directly. So we are talking of the direct route. Therefore this becomes our correct answer. Also this one is correct because this is also approximately equal to the 9 kilometers. So let us proceed with our part B of the question. Part B. Since you qualify for the bursary, how much will you pay? So we are here now. As we read the scenario. It says that on reaching the school, we found out that the school fees, admission fees, and uniform fee. So this is school fees, this is admission, and then this is the uniform fee. Then they said since the school also offers a bursary of 60% off school fees, free admission, and 87,500 off uniform fee. So for us to have part A, you're saying since you qualify. So if I qualify, it implies that I need first to get the school fees to pay. So simply I'm to pay the 100, take away the 60, and this is out of 100. This is percentage multiplied by the cost or the total fees that is supposed to be paid. So as I simplify, this is the same as having the 40 divided by 100 multiplied by the 900,000. So when I grab the calculator, I'm pressing the 40 divided by the 100. This will give us the 0.4. Then multiplied by the 900,000. This is giving us the 360. So this is 360,000. So this is the amount of fees which is supposed to be paid to someone on bursary. So for admission, it is free of charge. Then school uniform, we call it school uniform fee. Simply is going to be equal to the 350,000. Take away the amount of money they say it is off. It is 87,500. So minus 87,500. So as I press the calculator, I'm having the 350,000 minus the 87,500. This is giving us 262,500. This is 262,500. So this is the amount of money a student is given on bursary or given a bursary is supposed to pay as the school uniform fee. So now let us get the total fees. Simply we are going to get the 360,000 plus the 262,500. This is giving us, so I have that plus the 360,000 equals to 622,500. We can now conclude, according to the question, I can say that therefore I'm to pay shillings 622,500. This therefore becomes our correct answer for our part B, Roman number 1. We can now proceed to Roman number 2 of our part B. The question is, with the reason, will your guardian afford the school fees expenses according to his budget? So we can go back to the scenario that the guardian has a budget of 700,000. So the budget is 700,000, but the expenses of the fees is 622,500, which is less than the budget. So we can now say that the guardian will afford. This is because the 622,500 to be paid is less than the 700,000 as the budgeted money. Therefore, this becomes our correct answer for Roman number 2 of our part B. We can now proceed to part C. How much will those who are to pay school fees of this pay per installment according to each of the payment plan? So we have two payment plans. The first one, paying in 2 installments, that is to say 2/3 of the school fees at the beginning of the term and the balance either at the end, at either the visitation day or end of term. So we can have, this is part C, Roman numeral 1. We can talk of the first plan, first payment plan. They are saying that the first one to be paid in 2 installments. So we are going to have the first installment to be paid and then the second installment. So the first installment are saying that is supposed to pay the 2/3 of the school fees, which is the 900,000. So this is giving us, as multiply, we are getting the 600,000. Then in the second installment, that means we need to get this difference. We get the 900,000, take away the 600,000. This is equal to the 300,000. And according to the question we reversed, says how much will those pay by each plan. That means for the first payment plan, the guardian is supposed to pay shillings 600,000 at the beginning, and then the 300,000 at the end of the term or during VD. So we are still proceeding, and we are proceeding for the second payment plan. The second payment plan, it says that paying thrice, 3 times, but equal installments. That means simply we are going to get the 900,000 divided by 3. And this is giving us the 300,000. So now, according to this second plan, the guardian is to pay shillings 300,000 per installment, and for 3 times. So you can say that is at the beginning, during visitation day, and then towards the end of the term. So therefore, this becomes the answers for Roman numeral 1 of our part C. Then part C, Roman numeral 2, which payment plan would you recommend for them and why? So according to the payment plans we have so far got, which one would you recommend your guardian to use? So this is Roman numeral 2 of our part C. So I can say that I would recommend the guardian to use or to opt for payment plan 2 because it allows the guardian to look for more money as the child is studying. Therefore, this becomes our correct answer for Roman numeral 2 of our part C. And thanks for watching. If this video has been of value to you, kindly subscribe to our channel, like the video and share it. See you again next time. Goodbye.